Hi, and welcome to day 3 of our LinkedIn Leads on Tap challenge. It is the big LinkedIn challenge, as you've been finding out. And of course, today has been an incredible day already with today's daily task that is getting you to start actually doing some LinkedIn outbound outreach and start to understand that process. So I am so excited to be here with you guys. If you're just joining me, say hi. We have another packed Q&A session for you. Again, I'm going to be doing a lot that you're going to keep learning about how to grow your business through LinkedIn. So can't wait to dive into today's first live with Shelley with you guys. But if you're just joining us, say hi. Let me know you're here. Welcome, Rory. Hi, Heidi. Heidi's been working tirelessly behind the scenes to support you guys. Hi, Making's in the house. Woo! Welcome to you. I can't see your name. If you can just give StreamYard permission to say your name, then I can say hi to you. Basically, the link you need is this one. It's just streamyard.com/Facebook. That way I can say hi if you're just joining me. Yes, so basically I'm streaming from StreamYard into the Facebook group. So that way, in order for me to see your names, just give StreamYard permission, streamyard.com/Facebook. Welcome, Holly, my amazing ambassador and student. She's part of our team now as well. Fantastic to have you here, Holly. And my wonderful coach, Sonia. Yes, it's been an amazing day. Great to see you here, Sonia. Benaz, welcome. Good to see you here. Katrina, welcome. Thank you so much for being an incredible ambassador in the group. You've been tirelessly helping our participants all week. So fantastic to have you here. Welcome. Hello to you guys. Welcome. Hi, Sue. Welcome. This is Amy. Hello, Amy. Again, just maybe try that link and see if you can get StreamYard to give you permission. That would be great so that I can see your name. Ria, welcome back. Good to see you again. My lovely Maria, wonderful coach here at Client Nectar. Good to have you here, Maria. Renee, welcome. Hi, good to see you here. Hannah, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome back. Hello. Hi there. Welcome to you. Unfortunately, I can't see your name yet. So if you can just give StreamYard permission to see your name, that would be incredible. It's just streamyard.com/Facebook. Welcome. Amazing. Fantastic. Sierra, welcome. Good to see you here. Amazing. John, yes, very excited about day 3. Fantastic. I'm glad you're here, John. Phenomenal. Amazing. Okay, so we're just going to give people a chance to arrive, and I can just take a little moment or so for people to arrive. So I'm just going to give them a chance to arrive. But in the meantime, whilst we're waiting, a little bit before I dive into everything that I've got planned for you guys this evening, I would love to just hear what has been your best bit so far of this challenge. What have you enjoyed most? What's been your biggest aha moment? Just let me know. Put a little stream of comments in the chat. I'd love to see, what's been the best bit so far. Hey, Amy. Great, you managed to get it working. Fantastic. Hi, Luke. Welcome to you. Perfect. So your best bit has been Sales Navigator. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, Mina, welcome. Good to see you here. Yeah, if you're just joining us, say hi and let me know you're here. I can't wait to dive into what we've got planned for you this session. You're going to really, really enjoy what we've got planned today. So I can't wait to dive into that. But just giving everyone a chance to arrive before we dive into that. And in the meantime, I want to hear what the best part of this challenge has been so far. Let me know, what have you loved? What's been your best bit? What kind of breakthrough moment have you had? What aha moment have you had? That would be great to hear. Hello, Petra. Welcome to you. Petra Ann, welcome. Doris, welcome. Good to see you here. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, that's so sweet. Bless you. That's really sweet. Thank you. Hannah is saying, finding my niche. I'm so excited about this. Amazing. I'm so pleased as well, Hannah. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, well, let's start diving in that case. Let's get going. So I'll just take the banner off. So what I want to do before we go any further is I'm going to introduce a special guest to you guys. We're going to continue this theme of just educating you about different ways to generate leads and clients through LinkedIn, following my formula, and all the different types of business owners that you can come across, so that you have a sense of how your business would work in terms of generating leads and clients through LinkedIn. So I'm going to introduce you to one of my clients, Paula McMullen. I'm not going to say any more than that. I'm going to let you hear her story, but it's a phenomenal story. So I can't wait to share this with you. Excited to have the amazing Paula here today, and I can't wait to talk to you, Paula. Would you just introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about you and what you do?
Yes. Hi, Shelley. It's great to see you again. Hello, everybody. So my name is Paula McMullen, and I am the career coach for lawyers. And yeah, just because I'm a lawyer, it doesn't mean that I'm a very boring person, as I hope it will come across. I used to be a lawyer myself, and now I support lawyers who are at a crossroads in their career. Believe it or not, there are a lot of very unhappy lawyers. And so I help them either to move roles into a different firm that they enjoy, where they'll enjoy their work better, or to get a promotion. And sometimes they come to me if they've got a new job and they just want to make sure that they're starting in this new place in a really strong, empowered, from an empowered and confident place.
Ah, amazing. Paula, I know you do incredible work with your clients. And I would love you to tell everyone, because you're an established business owner, tell everyone a little bit about what you were struggling with that made you decide to join my LinkedIn Quality Leads formula.
Well, I was very conscious of the power of LinkedIn, and that it is by far the easiest platform on which to generate business. But I had worked with a couple of other LinkedIn gurus, air quotes, and their approach just didn't work for me. They were far too generic, and I was trying the strategies that they were suggesting, and it just wasn't working. So I was getting very frustrated, and I felt as though there is a lot of business for me to generate out there, but I was plateauing and I had no idea how to go out and get it. And that was then impacting quite severely on my confidence. And also I was getting frustrated because I thought there are so many people who need me out there and I'm not getting in front of them. So it was really a sort of perfect storm of my confidence, feeling a bit of an imposter syndrome, and then thinking, where do I find out how to do this? Because how hard can it be? Well, clearly you need somebody who really understands the platform, and a lot of people out there, they actually don't. And so when I came across your challenge, I just thought, oh, let's try this, because Shelley seems to have a bit of a different approach.
Amazing. So the great thing was I got to work with you, and you were able to apply my LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program to your business and to help you overcome these struggles that you were having with how to generate more leads, how to get more clients in. Can you tell everyone a little bit about what happened when you started applying the formula? What kind of were the stages that you went through in the transformation experience?
Yeah, so because I had already done a lot of work on my ideal client, and I'm very lucky, I know exactly where lawyers are on LinkedIn, so I didn't have to spend too much time on working out how to find them, which I know for some coaches is a large part of the sort of introductory work that you would have done, that you will do with Shelley. So I focused very much on how am I going to attract people into my business, and I felt that this was one of the weak links in my funnel, you know, the chain of things that needs to happen to bring somebody into your business. And what I hadn't appreciated when I signed up with Shelley, with you, sorry, I'm talking about you like you're not here. what I hadn't realized was that you were going to help me to kind of stress test that funnel. And what I mean by that is, who's my ideal client? Where are they hanging out? How do I get in front of them? And then what do I need to put in place so that they go, oh my goodness, I must work with Paula? And that was the sales page on my website. And I had a real block around that, a real block. What do I say? How do I pique people's interest? How do I make sure that they read and then they click on the button to book a call with me? Because whatever I've said in my copy has just gone, oh, ding, 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 she gets me. And that was the single most difficult thing that I did throughout the program with you, Shelley. And your support in helping me to build my confidence around that was absolutely fundamental, absolutely essential. And once I got that bit, the rest of it all kind of fell into place. So then it was, how do I, obviously connecting in with people, how do I connect in with people in an authentic way? How do I then follow up with them in the direct messages, which I hadn't been doing, and I now have got my ideal, I'm so happy with the script I've got for my message, and I do get a lot of people responding very positively.
That's all we want to hear.
Yeah, exactly. That I noticed that there was somebody who was really really cynical about, oh, it's all spammy. It's like, no, it's absolutely not spammy. This is a little bit of secret sauce that you bring into the program, Shelley, for sure. And I have confidence around that now, and as a result, what I'm finding is my connection, my, what's it called, the percentage of people who accept my connection requests has gone up, my visibility has gone up, and I understand so much better now how the LinkedIn algorithm works, so that I can get it to do what I want it to do. I'm not in charge, but I am not I'm not doing, I'm not trying to go uphill in fourth gear, which I was before.
Yeah, and what I love about what you're saying about the direct messaging sequence, is that really this is about creating that relationship with your audience. And because you weren't following up with them and doing a second message to see kind of what's going on for them, how can I help you more, do you need my help, but like in a very natural way, not in a salesy way at all, because you weren't doing that, you were missing potential to actually get a lot of appointments booked in. And now you've got messages that you send that you're really happy with, you're really comfortable with. They feel really authentic. That's what I'm hearing from you. And people and the lawyers that you're working with, they really respond well to them, and that's the key thing. And like you say, a lot of people are kind of nervous about direct messaging, and they don't really understand what you've understood, the secret sauce that you've got now, Paula, which is that if you just create messages that are really about building the relationship, it's actually a fantastic way of being able to start doing exactly that, and then generating appointments that you wouldn't.
And it pushes you in front of the right people as well, because what I hadn't realized is that the algorithm pays attention to your messaging.
Yeah.
And so I'm seeing a lot more of my ideal clients, and a lot more of my first connections are coming up in my news feed now, which then improves the way in which I'm interacting with the platform and interacting with my ideal clients. So the whole thing is just a sort of what is it that Hannibal Hayes said? I love it when a plan comes together. Absolutely. And it's that, it just feels that way,
Absolutely. And something else just to touch on, because I know you're really good on the content side. And we did quite a lot together on, in the program around creating content. I'd love you just to share a little bit about that. What was the sort of transformation that you went through with content creation and that part of the process of using LinkedIn?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people get very hung up on reactions, comments, and they judge their success through the number of people who've liked the post. And that's not the metric to be following. And actually, if you get a load of people liking your post and they're not your ideal client, it can completely screw up who gets to see it. So what I now focus on is what it's going to take to get people to click on the 3 dots of the post. So when I'm posting, I've got really good at thinking what I put in those first 3 lines, if you've got an image. And I've also got over the fact that it's fine, it's not boastful or to post a picture of myself. I post pictures of myself all the time because it gets so much more traction, because you are putting a face to your business. People will, it's about know, like, trust. And if they can see who's doing the talking, it makes a massive difference. So making sure that I've got a really great opening line, then putting an image with it, usually of myself. And also, yes, I post a lot of really good quality content about how you can improve your career as a lawyer. And I get people coming into my messages saying, I've been following you for ages and I really love what you're saying. And now I'd like to book a call with you, please. I don't go looking for them, right? They just come into my messages. So I do give a lot of value away in my content, but I also post regularly about me, and I show vulnerability, and that has a huge impact as well on the things that people say. So yeah, it's I've never had a problem writing, but the quality of my writing has improved phenomenally. The one thing I'm not doing enough of is videos, and I don't have a problem doing videos. I'm more than happy to speak to video, but I just haven't quite got my setup right. The great thing is that LinkedIn is now pushing video far more than it did before. And I put a video up recently and I had like 3,000 views, whereas previously I might put a video up and I got 57 views. So it's definitely worth doing. So that's the next.
That's amazing. That's amazing, because with video as well, LinkedIn measure the views differently from text posts. So
Right.
if you get 3,000 views on video, that is probably equivalent to 10,000 views on a text post.
Wow.
It's much, because it's charted on people actually watching a certain number of seconds of your video. So it's worth more compared to the text post. So
interesting.
So it's amazing to hear kind of the transformation that you've gone through in applying the LinkedIn Quality Leads formula. And I know you've had quite a lot of amazing things happen with your business over the last number of months. I'd love you to just share some of the wins that you've had as a result of the work you've done, with this formula and what's come out as a result.
So, gosh, yeah, my business has exploded. I have a mastermind program where people have one-to-one coaching and group coaching, and then there's an online learning portal. So that is aimed at individuals, and I'm closing the doors. I have no more capacity for taking anybody on until November, which I never in a million years imagined. And that's because people come to me. But as a result of my posting, let me think. So yes, obviously I get people who just come to me. I don't actually go out to them.
So that's the inbound leads, which is exactly
inbound leads. Yeah. I get, which I'm very grateful for, clearly. But one thing too that I'm really amazed about is that I commented on a post, and the director of learning from one of the world's biggest and most reputable law firms saw it and asked me to be on their panel. Unbelievable. So that happened. I then had a post that went viral on something that's going on in the law at the moment, and I just got a little bit controversial, and was approached by a journalist, and then I was quoted in a very reputable online legal journal, which is something that you can pay thousands for. What else has happened? Oh yes, and then somebody that I used to work with quite a long time ago contacted me because they'd seen seen my posts and just wanted to say hi, and that they'd moved jobs, and did I want to get together because they had a business proposal. So we're now in the process of founding a new company, and the idea that we have, I think, is going to really explode. I actually don't have time for, I don't have time for anything at the moment. I'm working pretty much constantly, but I know that it's just a hump of getting everything aligned so that my business can scale, which is what I've wanted all along.
Which is phenomenal, And I know that with your posts, you had some amazing corporate opportunities that opened up, that you weren't even doing corporate work, but through your posts on LinkedIn, that viral post, you had a really massive national international legal firm approach you, which has been phenomenal.
I did. I mean, it's just astonishing. And so I'm working now for a handful of law firms. I've never gone out to look for their business because they haven't been my target. But I had somebody send me an email via my website saying, "Oh, you've been recommended. Would you like to come on our panel?" And again, it was a big US law firm. It's like, oh, okay. Thank you, LinkedIn.
This is what I love. So your business is exploding, which is amazing. You've got a new corporate work that's opened up, as well as being fully booked on your individual professionals, lawyers that you work with. So your mastermind's fully booked, and you've got this new business that you're creating. I mean, that's huge. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you. Well, I'm not done with you yet, Shelley. I'm booking in for more Shelley time, because I gotta say, I got myself into about £30,000 worth of debt in the first year of my business, because I didn't know who I could trust, and I got sucked into a lot of, I probably did, let me think, I did 4 or 5 online programs with gurus claiming to be able to help me scale my business, and they took my money when actually my business was not at the right stage for what they had to offer. And I did Facebook ads. I was spending thousands on Facebook ads, and I got seriously, I say, into debt because of that. Looking back, you know, hindsight 2020 vision, but I can say with my hand on my heart that the money I invested in your program, Shelley, was hands down the best investment that I have made. And if I could go back and just work with you, then I'd be a lot richer now.
Oh, well, that is so good to hear. And it's an absolute dream working with you and seeing the amazing results you've been getting of the efforts you put in. I think I may know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask the question anyway. What would the cost have been to you of not saying yes to yourself and joining my program?
So I have hit my income goal for 2022 to 23. I hit my income goal in July. So less than halfway through the year, I hit my income goal. So, and we're talking 6 figures.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
So you're on track for multiple 6 figures this year.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. And this is your first year?
No, this is my third year. So first year I made like £15,000.
Third year in business.
Yeah.
But first year being on track for multiple 6 figures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
I know. I can't believe it. When I think what I was like in 3 years ago, when I think what everything was like, and I was so, like, how do I make it? How do I get this off the ground? And I know there'll be a lot of people who are doing the challenge who might be in that situation, and there'll be more experienced people also wondering how they can kind of kickstart their business again. There is a way. Let me tell you, there is a way, and it's Shelley.
Well, thank you, Paula. This has been amazing. I am so pleased for you, and I just love the way that you've absorbed everything, all the learning from the formula, and then applied it and just getting these phenomenal results. You totally deserve this. And thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with
it's my absolute pleasure, and I hope everybody gets huge amounts out of the challenge as I did.
Oh, it was so good sharing that with you. And if you're wondering what's happened for Paula, she did actually hit multiple 6 figures. She's done so well. And she recently had a post that she released that got 100,000 views and went massively viral. So she's doing amazingly well. And it's so exciting to see everything that's come out of her applying the formula to her business. So I want to hear from you guys. What are you most, what is it that's like the golden nugget that you're taking away from hearing Paula talk? She shared a lot of different things, different strategies that have been working for her. And I'd love to get a sense of what's the golden nugget that you're taking away from what you heard Paula talk about. So please pop that in the comment section and let me know what that is. What was the most inspiring thing that you heard Paula say? I'd love to get your take on this information. So yeah, go for it. Let's hear what you have to say. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, there's lots of you are very sort of happy about, like, yes, the inbound leads piece is really, really great. I mean, it's good to do outbound, and you know, the outbound lead generation can just get things going and get you appointments booked in quickly. But the inbound leads, they're warmed up people, they're ready to buy. So yes, a lot of you are saying that's what you really think is great. Absolutely. And Holly's saying the point where incoming leads is entirely within reach. Absolutely. Yeah, Hannah's saying this is so amazing. Congratulations. Love that. Yeah, Sharon is saying it's amazing. Yeah, Making saying, wow, hitting income goals, incredible. Yeah, Wadi is saying congratulations on your growth. Thanks for sharing your journey. Thank you for sharing that, Making. Absolutely. I'm glad you trusted the process. Rena is saying, loved hearing from Paula. Yeah, so her full name, Zena, is Paula McMullen, and you can find her on LinkedIn. Okay. Yeah, Stuart's saying a way to get started. Absolutely. Yeah, Benaz is saying we need to post more, especially when you have your ideal clients in your audience. So you still need to build that audience with your ideal clients and continuously post. Okay, those two things. Absolutely. Yeah, get your business ready to scale before investing heavily in social media. Well, before investing in social media ads, so Facebook ads. It's really important. Get it working organically before you do that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Hannah's saying getting the business off the ground is possible. I love that. I love that. Yeah, Susie's saying giving away content can lead to business. Absolutely, 100%. The more content you share, the more business you're going to gain, because it's about really putting yourself out there as that thought leader. Yeah, Sue is saying some engagement from ideal clients is more important than lots of engagement from those who are not. I mean, look, we still need to get our posts off the ground. So sometimes we do that using an engagement pod with people who aren't our ideal clients, and that can give us a bit of a boost. But yes, you'll start getting your ideal clients engaging. Then you want to just make sure that your content's speaking to them, and you know, of course, have a process for that. So yeah, perfect. Yeah, Rory is saying creating real connection. Yes, very important. Peter Ann is saying inspiring. Lovely. Yeah, Nina's saying what an inspiration. Very knowledgeable, professional, and authentic. Absolutely. She is. She's very, very, very authentic, and she really does know her stuff. Yeah, Amy's saying very inspiring, especially hearing how Paula hit her income goal so fast. Yes, yes, absolutely. It's really, you know, it's that consistency again. That's the key thing. All of my clients have been really consistent with applying the formula and the strategy, and that's what pays off. So that's the key. Amazing. Fantastic. Well, I have, yeah, I'm so glad I shared that with you. And I have something I would love to do now with you guys. I would love to be able to show you how you can take what you're learning on this challenge and turn it into a permanent result for your business by sharing with you my 7-step formula. So I want to just see, would you guys be okay with me walking you through all 7 steps in my LinkedIn Quality Leads formula, so that you know how to actually take, you know, what we've learned in this challenge and move forward with, you know, with generating leads and clients through LinkedIn. Because of course, on this challenge, what we're covering is sort of a shallow dive into 4 of those key steps, which is so important, basically. They're important because it's that quick way of starting to know how to generate those leads and clients through LinkedIn. But I would love to share with you the entire formula, so you know exactly what the steps are to get that consistent flow of your ideal clients coming through LinkedIn. So if you're up for me doing that, then I would love you just to give me a hell yes, or a yes, or a thumbs up, or something like that in the comments section. And yeah, and that would be great. And then I will see what you guys think. But I can see already I'm getting lots of yeses already before I've even managed to ask you guys if that's okay. So it's fantastic. I love that. Yeah, that Holly's saying yes, Katrina's saying go for it, Sue's saying for sure, Amy's saying yes please, Petarana's saying yes, Stuart's saying yes, Ria's saying yes, Hannah's saying yes, Luke is saying yes, Rory's saying yes, Marcus, give me a hell yes. I love that. Pilar is saying yes. Awesome. Sarah's saying yes. Perfect. Okay. Right. Let's dive in that case. All right. So this is obviously my LinkedIn Quarterlies formula. You guys will be getting very familiar with it from the daily task post videos. Obviously, there are 7 steps in the formula that you can see. With this challenge, we've been just doing sort of just like kind of 4 of those steps, that shallow dive. But what I want to do is actually walk you through each of those steps in the formula. So I love sharing this. I love sharing about this because, you know, a lot of the steps are quite straightforward. They make sense, but actually knowing what to do within those steps, that can be the tricky thing. Okay, so I want you to really come away from hearing this information, knowing exactly what these steps are so that you have that bigger clarity on what this formula is and exactly how it works and what you need to do to apply it. So let's have a little look at them. So the first step in the formula is nailing your niche. Now, what this means is about understanding the problem that you solve, the audience that you work with, and maybe there's an industry sector to that as well. And it's really kind of getting to grips with what is it that you want to be known for as well, what's going to make you stand out from the crowd, and also what makes you unique. So it's, in a way, it's pulling together. Ideally, your niche should pull together your background and expertise. So what I think a lot of people struggle with, and which is why they go round in circles trying to figure out their niche, is that they sort of think either they just need to pick a niche at random, okay, or they have to fit themselves to a niche. But what I suggest and what I teach in my LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program in module 1 is I teach you how to be able to create a niche that actually fits your background and expertise. And in essence, what we're really trying to do is draw through what your soul's purpose with your business and really connect in with, what you're really on this planet here to do and the difference you're here to make, and understand your background and expertise that's led you to this point, being able to deliver this business, and then create a niche around that. So by doing it that way, what happens is you feel really confident in your ability to deliver what you're saying you're going to deliver. You feel confident about being able to solve that problem that your ideal clients have because you've created a niche around you, around your background and your expertise. So that module, that first module in my program, actually tends to really solve the problem of not knowing what your niche should be, feeling confused, lacking confidence. It kind of, basically changes that forever. And you've heard a lot of my clients that I've interviewed talking about how that first step was really important for them. So from step 1, step 2 is identifying your ideal client. And this is module 2 in the LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program. And what we do on the program is we make sure that you don't just kind of know the demographics of who your ideal client is, i.e. what job title they have, what income they're making, where they're based, but you also really deeply understand what their pain points are, what their biggest struggles are, what's keeping them awake at night, and also what they want as the outcome to their biggest challenges. And by diving deep into understanding your ideal client, you can really, you can better actually talk to them. You can create a message that's going to fit better and speak more clearly to them. But also the other thing is, this is going to be the person that you're going to be working with or you're going to be selling to. If you don't really understand who they are and what they're struggling with, then you can't do step 3, which is creating an irresistible offer that is going to absolutely be the best solution to their problems. Okay, so as you can see, all these first 3 steps are linked. What I call these first 3 steps is like the business foundations. Now, whether you are new in business or you're established in business, getting these business foundations right is key to you being able to charge the prices you want to charge for your services, and also just key generally to you attracting clients. So especially if you're new in business, these 3 modules and these 3 first steps, basically they take you through making those key decisions that will allow you to get your business off the ground on the right footing and attract clients. Now, if you're established already as an entrepreneur, you might have some elements of this worked out. But what I tend to find is that when established entrepreneurs go through these first 3 modules in my program, what happens is they get more clear on exactly what their message is, how they want to stand out from the crowd, and they are always able to raise their prices. So they always end up increasing their prices and charging more. So whether you're new in business or you're established entrepreneur, those first 3 modules and first 3 steps are going to be really helpful to you on the LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program. So after you have those first 3 steps and modules completed, you're then ready to move on to optimizing your LinkedIn profile. So what this means is you basically want to know exactly what to write on your LinkedIn profile so that it becomes a client getting machine. Okay. So what a lot of times happens is that people kind of write their own resume on a LinkedIn profile, or sometimes they don't even have like some of the sections. They don't even have an about section, or it's not really talking to your ideal client. And on module 4 of my LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program, what we do is actually tell you exactly what you should be putting in every part of this profile, including your banner, including your headline, your about section, talking about, getting recommendations, the featured section, all the different elements of your LinkedIn profile. We walk you through exactly what to include in all those different areas so that your LinkedIn profile is going to connect with your ideal clients, it'll engage them, and it will get them to actually take action and to contact you wanting to work with you. So yes, you can generate leads just off updating your headline or your about section, and your LinkedIn profile can be like your one-page website. So once you've optimized your LinkedIn profile, you're ready to move on to step 5. And in my LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program, that is module 5. And this is about generating appointments on demand. So today and tomorrow, you've been learning about the LinkedIn outbound outreach process, or you're going to be learning about the LinkedIn outbound outreach process that I teach. And so, what we've been doing today is putting together a connection request message. So that's a message that goes with your connection request to your ideal clients. In my LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program in module 5, we actually go deeper. So we dive into a sort of messaging sequence. So I help you with finding your ideal clients on LinkedIn, then knowing what filters to use in order to actually pull them up through either the free version of LinkedIn or the paid version of LinkedIn with Sales Navigator. We then create direct messaging sequences consisting of 2 or more messages so that you can, first of all, connect with your ideal clients, start building a relationship, and then see if they are ready to have a call with you and start getting some appointments booked in. What we also do in module 5 is also give you tracking spreadsheets to show you exactly how to track how your funnel is working, so that you can evaluate, and with my help and with my team's help, evaluate, if you need to tweak anything to get better results or improve it. It's all the information is there to help you. What we also do is have different videos depending on who your target audience are. So if you are B2C, and so you've got clients, your clients are individual professionals or they are small business owners, there's a video for you about the strategy you need to use with your direct messaging and your outreach. And then if your audience are mid-sized SMEs, decision makers in corporates, then we have different videos that walk you through what you need to do with your LinkedIn outbound outreach. So it's really tailored to your particular business type. It's not a sort of one size fits all type program. Okay, so from step 5, we move into step 6, which is now that you're generating those appointments, you need to know how to sell high ticket with ease. You need to know what to do on those appointments. So in my LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program, in modules 6 and 7, we cover your sales strategy. So I show you in module 6 how to actually handle that appointment and what you should be doing on the call with the prospect that you're speaking to, and really how to be able to take them from just hearing about you to being ready to buy from you in just one call. So we give you scripts and templates. We show you what questions to ask and how to really, open up to feeling more confident in your approach of how you sell. what I try and teach is a very authentic selling approach, where you're basically having a great conversation with the person you're speaking to, and you're really helping them. So they're getting a lot of value from speaking to you. You're not trying to sell to them. You're actually helping them to gain more clarity about actually what they need to be able to move forwards with whatever the area is that they're struggling with. So that's what we do in module 6. Module 7, we look at the common objections. So, things like if you've been getting, I can't afford it, or I'm too busy right now, or any other kind of objection, we show you how to handle that objection so that you can maximize your sales. So it's really supporting the prospect that's on the call with you. It's not pushing them into anything. It's supporting them so that, if they've gone into a state of fear, which often happens to us when we know that we're on the brink of perhaps getting what we need, we can get a bit afraid. You support them through that fear so that they can actually go ahead with working with you and actually solve the problems that they have. So that's the way that I recommend and I support my clients to be able to handle objections. It's very much about standing up for and supporting the person that's on the call with them so that they don't let fear block them from moving forward and getting the help they need. So that's step 6, modules 6 and 7 on the program. And the final step on the LinkedIn Quantities formula, or in the LinkedIn Quantities formula, is step 7. And this is sharing content that converts. Now, this might seem like just one step, but actually in my program, it is like 5 modules. So it's modules 8 through to 12 is all focused on content marketing. And what's really key about this, and you guys have been hearing already today as I shared Paula's video, is that content, when you share content consistently, it's such a great way of your audience getting to know who you are. They get to know how you can help them solve the problems they have. They get to trust you. And so when they then contact you saying, hey, I want to work with you, like in Paula's case, she's saying, everyone comes to me now. Then they come through and they're ready to buy from you because they've already been watching you. They've worked through those decisions, so they know that you are the person they want to work with. And what we do in my module 8 is I guide you through how to create content and come up with topics that will move your ideal clients through their customer journey. So you'll actually move them through the thought process that they go through in order to be able to decide to work with you. And you'll do that through your content before they even come on a call with you. So this can also help if you've been having people coming onto calls with you and they're not ready to buy, and you have to do lots of calls with them to get them ready to buy, or it feels like a struggle, then you're missing the customer journey, and you're not using your content to really move your audience through their thought process so that when they come onto the call with you, they are ready to buy. And you'll get more people coming, reaching out to you, get more inbound leads by following that process. So that's what we do in module 8. In module 9, we show you advanced engagement strategies. So how to engage with your ideal clients who have become your connections on LinkedIn, how to build a relationship with them so that then, they naturally reach out to you to have a call. We also look at more advanced strategies like using webinars in order to, how to bring your LinkedIn connections onto webinars, and lots of things like that. We then also go into creating brand awareness through creating professional videos at home. And I walk you through all the tech side for being able to create professional videos at home. And there's more. We also walk you through LinkedIn Lives, LinkedIn newsletters, LinkedIn groups, everything content-wise that you need to know, we help you with. So basically, those are the 7 steps that help, you need to be able to get that consistent flow of your ideal clients coming to you through LinkedIn. So when you join the LinkedIn Quality Leads formula, you don't just get version 1.0, which we've just walked through, and that's the 12 modules that are in that cover those 7 steps that I've just talked to you about. But you also get my version 2.0, which is for content creators, because LinkedIn over the last few years has developed so many different ways that we can use it to be able to, as a content creator, to generate more sort of thought leader status for ourselves. And so that's why I created a second version of the LinkedIn Quality Leads formula. Now, you can get results, start generating leads and clients, even from the first version 1.0, even just completing like the first 4 steps, you can start generating leads and clients, okay? Even just off the first 4 to 5 steps. And you know, in what we suggest is that you do 1 module a week. And so that's within like the first 5 weeks, you could start generating leads and clients. But why have I got the 2.0? Well, a lot of my clients don't even necessarily get to this point. But what this does is it allows you to put your appointment generation on steroids. So basically, we have 6 modules in here, and this just gives you an integrated content marketing strategy. You don't necessarily need to apply all of the different strategies that are included within this version 2.0. It's more that you will pick the one that's suitable for your business to put your appointment generation on steroids. So what we have is like the overview of what an integrated content marketing strategy is in module 1. We then talk about email marketing and combining email marketing with your LinkedIn outreach that you're doing and your efforts on LinkedIn. And of course, when you combine 2 platforms, you have LinkedIn plus then email marketing. You can increase the touch points with your ideal clients that can generate more leads for you, more appointments and more clients. We also show you how to automate your lead generation using a third-party automation app as well, so that we can save you time with doing the outreach. In module 4, we talk about creator mode. In module 5, we look at LinkedIn Live, and module 6, we look at LinkedIn newsletters. And with LinkedIn Live and newsletters, I walk you through a strategy that allows you to know how to start using both of those functionalities in order to generate leads for your business. So how you can actually get leads off your lives, how you can actually get leads and clients through your newsletters as well. And what we want you to do is to repurpose your content so that it doesn't take you hours to create content. So I show you basically how you can take one piece of content and then get it going out through multiple different mediums, multiple different platforms. And you can basically turn one piece of content like into 30 pieces of content. So it's saving you a lot of time. So these are the modules within the 2 programs that you get when you join the LinkedIn Quarterly Leads Formula program. What is this program actually going to do for you? Well, this program is going to help you to gain a consistent flow of high caliber clients coming to you through LinkedIn. You're going to start charging what you truly desire to charge for your services and get paid it. You're going to become known as the go-to expert in your field. And that's even if you're new in business, because I've worked with so many people who are just starting out in their businesses. And this program works for you, even if you don't have any connections yet on LinkedIn, even if you haven't even had any clients yet, even if you're not even sure what your business is or what your niche is, it can help you with all of that. This program will also help you overcome any fears you have about being visible and putting yourself out there online. I have included some of my mindset meditations into the program as well. And there's training within the modules around how to overcome any kind of fears or lacks of confidence. And we'll really show you how to start building your confidence, especially if you're a new entrepreneur or you're nervous about being visible online. I'm going to really show you how to overcome any of those fears so that you can be omnipresent online and you can get yourself out there and become known as a thought leader in your field. And of course, you will be supported by me and my team and our incredible community of business owners on the program for an entire year. So you have lifetime access to the modules, of course, but some support elements I'm going to talk you through in a moment. You get a year's access to them. Okay, so now let's talk about what support you get. So on the premium level of my LinkedIn Quarterly Leads Formula, you have 2 group coaching calls every month for an entire year. Now they're an hour and a half long. They're over Zoom. So you come on and we actually ask you what your question is directly. Myself and Sonia ask you what your questions are directly. You come on, ask a question, and we will actually answer your question directly live to you. So we always want to use these calls to kind of also go a bit deeper into your LinkedIn strategy as well. And we review LinkedIn profiles on these calls. We also review your direct messaging strategy, as well as answering whatever questions you want to bring. So they're really supportive calls. You're not just putting the question that you have into the chat. We're actually bringing you on live and we're talking to you directly. You also have access to our dedicated private support group for an entire year. Now, this support group, you might be thinking, well, I've been in groups and there's been no interaction in those groups, or they've not been, there's been no one there. It's just been like networking. we are like dedicated to you getting support in that Facebook group. You come into that Facebook group and we've structured it so that we want you to share your insights from completing the action sheet for each module. So we're getting you to share your strategy into the Facebook group, and then Sonia will give you feedback on your strategy. Okay, so me and Sonia work together on this program. We co-lead it together, and basically what happens is we're wanting you every week as you complete a module, we'll get you to share your strategy so that we can give you feedback. Any questions that you have as you're going through the module, you can also ask those questions in the Facebook group, and Sonia's there to answer them and give you support with them. So what's really important about that is that it is quite structured. So we've made it so that we really encourage our students to engage in this group and to use it as a tool where they're getting a lot of support outside of those group coaching calls. And you can ask as many questions as you want. You will get help. We're in there Monday to Friday, and basically we're in there at least once a day. So within a 24-hour period, you will get support and get your questions or your strategy reviewed. And finally, there is accountability and progress tracking on the program. We actually know where all of our students are in terms of what modules they've accessed. And if you stop accessing the modules, we've actually got automated emails set up that go out to you and just say, hey, you haven't started the modules, you haven't moved forward. And they encourage you to take the next step. So there is this progress tracking, there is this accountability. We also encourage our students to link up with another student and have a accountability buddy as they go through the program. So we really like to bring our students together as cohorts so that you go through the program with others at the same stage. Why did I create this program? Well, I created this program because attracting your ideal clients doesn't need to be hard and confusing. I've been in marketing for 20 years, and there is a proven formula that means you can attract your ideal clients consistently every single day. And that's what the program provides you with. I've started 3 different businesses myself, and I've needed to get them profitable within 3 months, like with very short periods of time. And what I've done is taken everything I've learned about how to start my businesses and get them growing and scaling quickly. I've put that into this program. I've helped hundreds, probably even thousands of business owners at this stage to be able to grow successful businesses. And we've had like 500 students go through this program. So we know that it works, and we know that it gets extraordinary results. And so you can be confident that when you join the program, you're getting a formula that really works. Okay, so this program is for you if you don't have enough or the right clients to grow your business. It's for you if you're confused about how to market your business and feel like you've been going round and round in circles, trying to figure out what will work for you. It's for you if you feel deeply frustrated that despite the efforts you put into your marketing, you can't seem to attract the clients you really want to work with. And it's for you if you've been active on social media, been posting content every day, but you aren't getting the engagement, the followers, and the inbound leads that you want. It's for you if you have a sense of that your ideal clients are on LinkedIn, but you don't know how to reach them. And it's for you if you are ready to take your business forwards. But it's not for you if you don't want to attract clients. It's not for you if you're confused and you feel like you need more time feeling confused. It's not for you if you don't want to make a positive impact on your clients in the world. I'm really big on that. It's really important to me that I help my entrepreneurs who want to be able to make a difference with the work that they do. It's not for you if you're not ready to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to need to step out of your comfort zone as you go through the program. That is a must, okay? And we're going to support you to do that. There's a lot of support in terms of mindset meditations, exercises, but also we'll support you on the live calls, in the Facebook group. So we'll support you to step out of your comfort zone, but you are going to need to do that. And it's not for you if you don't want to grow your business. Okay, so when you join the LinkedIn Quality Leads formula, I want to tell you what's included in the premium level. Of course, you have lifetime access to those 12 modules of the LinkedIn Quality Leads formula that I just walked you through, which cover the 7 steps. That's worth $1,500. You have lifetime access to the 6-module LinkedIn Quality Leads formula version 2.0, which is worth $1,500. You have 2 live Q&A calls each month for an entire year. That's worth $1,500. And you get access to the private support group for an entire year, which is worth $500. So the total value of this program is $5,000. And if you join before this coming Sunday, the 24th of March, you'll receive a 70% discount. So you can actually join the premium level for $1,773, and that's plus VAT if you're in the UK. Now, you can join on our 9-month payment plan and get started for just $197 a month, plus VAT if you're in the UK. Now, in sterling, that's roughly about £157 plus VAT. Okay, so like you can get started for just $197. All right. And if you go for our single payment option, you'll save yourself nearly $300, and you can pay $1,497, and that's plus VAT if you're in the UK. All right, so in sterling, $1,497 works out just around about £1,150 plus VAT. Okay. And if you go for the single installment option, then you will also get an additional program complimentary, which is just amazing. You're going to love this program. It is my Monetize Your Expertise program. This is a personal branding program. Now, this is so key for you because you're going to want to make sure that you stand out from the crowd with your business. And this program shows you exactly how to do that. It shows you how to be confident about what your crown is and to claim your crown. So confidently step out there with what you want to be known for. It helps you to identify your mission and your big why and what your purpose is, so that even when you're feeling nervous, your purpose drives you to just move forwards and actually make that impact that you're here to make. It helps you to craft your powerful message that is going to directly speak to your ideal clients, so that you finally have that clarity on what your message needs to be, and you're not confused about how to really connect with your ideal clients and really deeply have them buy into what you're doing and be aware of how you can help them. It helps you to create a signature program that's going to sell itself. So it comes at that from the branding perspective versus what we have in the LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program. We're looking at it from a branding perspective. How do you make that your program stand out from the crowd? How do you make it irresistible to your audience? And then the final module looks back at all of the information you pulled together in the first 5 modules, and it helps you build your personal brand that's going to draw your clients to you. And it's a memorable personal brand that makes you stand out from the crowd. So what that means is we walk you through your brand values, your brand pillars. We help you to create your brand's visual identity. We help you to understand exactly what branding is and how you're going to be, how your brand is going to be memorable, and how you translate that into every element of what you do with your in your branding and the visual identity that you have, the logo that you choose, and all the other elements. This is a really, really amazing program. It's worth $1,500, but you get it for free when you pay, you join the LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula on the single installment. Okay, and I've got a little special extra something for you guys, which is that if you're one of the first 10 who sign up whilst we're on this live Q&A, you will also receive a one-on-one coaching session with me that's worth $500. So this is a super special offering for you. But you have to be one of the first 10 who sign up whilst we're on this live Q&A, okay, to be able to get that one-on-one coaching session with me. And to be able to go ahead and actually purchase the program, you need to go to clientnectar.com/LinkedIn-quality-leads-formula. And I'm just going to show you a little bit more detail about actually accessing that. Okay. So you want to pop into your URL. You go to clientnectar.com/LinkedIn-quality-leads-formula, and then you'll be able to see the sales page. There's lots of detail in there, lots of testimonials of clients who've been through the program, the results they've got. And if you scroll down to the place to join, you just scroll all the way down and you'll be able to see here, get to this stage. And you can literally just go here, click on, if you want a single installment button, you can click here, the $14.97, or you can go to the payment plan and get started with just $197 a month for 9 months. And that will take you to our order form. So if you click here, it's taking you to the order form, you can see, and you just fill it in, and then you can purchase, and you'll get access to everything immediately. So let me just come back to this. Yeah, so you'll get access to everything immediately as soon as you purchase the program. You'll get access to all the modules. If you're a bit nervous about, like, you've got a lot on at the moment coming up to Easter, what we're going to be doing is actually kick off with you as a cohort and get started with you on the 15th of April. We have our orientation call for the program then for the new cohort. You can, of course, dive into everything before that date. You don't have to wait. You can dive in straight away. You'll get access to everything immediately, like I said, all the modules, the Facebook group, and you can start getting support straight away. But what we're doing is just giving people a bit of time over Easter, because we know, if you've got an Easter break coming up, and then what we're going to do is actually, take everyone as a cohort through 12 weeks of the program. Now you have a whole year on the program, so you have a lot of time to be able to work through everything. But we like to bring all of the new students together as a cohort and give you that sort of experience of going through the modules weekly with the cohort, okay? And we kick that off from the 15th of April. But like I said, you get access to everything immediately and you can dive in straight away. Now, if you have any questions, please do let me know. Be happy to answer any questions that you have. I know that we've got, Heather's just said, Shelley helped me create a long list enough to provide ideas for an entire year. Consistency is what my focus moving forwards is going to be now. Yeah, Katrina is saying the LQLF group was so powerful. I've made friends in that group as well. Harley is saying the support is so critical for success. Having the accountability on the calls moves the needle. Yeah, lovely. I'm glad you get the emails every week. That's exactly what it's about. Structure is really important. You're making is saying structure is especially important for creative business owners, so you don't get distracted. Absolutely. There's lots of, we're very structured in the program. So we tell you exactly what the next steps are, and try to keep you getting that momentum to move through all of the modules. Amazing. Okay, fantastic. So the link to sign up, Heidi's just popped it into the comments, so you can sign up clientx.com/LinkedIn-quality-leads-formula. So Hannah, if you're asking, is it an online program? So all of the modules are pre-recorded and they're in a members area. We have past Q&A calls in there as well. But of course, there is these live elements. So as well as having access to all of the training modules, so there's 12 training modules from the version 1.0 and also the 6 training modules of version 2.0, you also get the live support, which is the Facebook group support, where you can ask questions anytime and get a response Monday to Friday. You share your strategy as well, and you're going to get support there. And there are the live Q&A calls, which are twice a month as well for an entire year. Yeah, so hopefully that answers your question. So there are live sessions, as well as obviously what we do is with the coaching calls, they're Q&A based, so that we have more time to actually answer your questions. If we do a live sessions teaching you all the modules, we won't have the time to answer the questions that you have. So you have the modules, they're pre-recorded, they're all available for you to access. You can access them as many times as you want. They're all there in the members area. But we also then have these live Q&A calls where you can come on and ask your questions. We also will review different things like your LinkedIn profile. We'll give you feedback on it live. We'll also review your direct messages or anything else that you want us to look at. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so in terms of getting help and feedback on niching, essentially, you could say the same thing. You've got a whole module that's devoted to helping you understand what your niche is. There's a specific process that I take you through that's very unique to me. No one else is using that process because I've developed it out of my psychotherapy background. And by going through that process, it's going to help you get clear on what your niche is. But then what we say is, complete the action sheet and then share that into the Facebook group so we can review it and we can give you more feedback and support on your niche there. And we also have the live Q&As as well, where you can come on and you can ask about your niche and then get more support. So there's lots of opportunity to really check that you've pulled together the right thing for you in terms of your niche, and then just get that support from us to really reflect that back to you. Okay, so there's stages to it, but one of the most important parts is just going through the process, my unique process that's in the first module, that will give you so much insight into what your niche needs to be. I'm sure that some of the students, Holly and Making, some of the others can really talk about how that module has really helped them with identifying the niche. And particularly Holly's on this call, and I'm sure she can tell you exactly what's how that worked for her. Amazing. Okay. Susanna's asking how long are the calls? The calls are about an hour and a half long. So we get around to everyone's questions. No one goes away without having their question answered. So we're really focused on that. And they're twice a month. They're also always recorded. So all the Q&As, they're recorded, and then we send out the replays the next day. They also go into the members area of our program, so you can always watch the recording later. Now, we also have a VIP level as well as a premium level, okay? So let me tell you a little bit about the VIP level. So the VIP level is for those who want to fast track their success. We typically get either people who are starting a business from scratch, they want to fast track their success, and so they want to go have support directly with me for 3 months in the VIP program. It's a small group of just 10 in the VIP program. We also get established entrepreneurs coming through this who want to double or triple their revenue in just 12 weeks. So it's suitable for you whether you're new or you're established, but it's a small group, and we have a maximum of 10 in the group. What that means is that everyone gets individual support on the live group coaching calls. So we have weekly group coaching calls. They last about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on the numbers in the group. And each person gets 10 to 15 minutes to talk through their strategy and their questions, and they get support directly from me. Okay, we have a private VIP Facebook group as well, just for those 10 that are in the group, in the VIP program. And so you get support directly from me through the VIP Facebook group for those 3 months as well. And there's VIP group accountability and progress tracking, which I do directly with all the students. In addition to that, as a bonus, when you join the VIP level, you get access to everything that's included in the premium program for an entire year. So even though you have 3 months in the VIP group, you also have a further 9 months on the premium level of the program as well. So you still end up with a whole year of support. Now, to join the VIP program, you can choose to get started for $799 a month for 6 months. That's plus VAT if you're in the UK. So in sterling, that works out about £650 a month plus VAT. And you could go for a single installment option, save yourself nearly $800 and pay $3,997. And in sterling, that's about £3,150, £3,200 plus VAT. And of course, if you go for the single installment option, you'll also get the Monetize Your Expertise program, which is the personal branding program. And if you're one of the first 10 who sign up whilst we're on the live Q&A, you'll get a one-on-one coaching session with me worth $500. So amazing opportunity. Yeah, Holly's saying the individual attention that I received from Shelley during the VIP sessions is so amazing. Seeing the advancement of the small numbers of others in the group is also so encouraging. So again, to join the VIP program as well as the premium level, you just need to go to clientnectar.com/LinkedIn-quality-leads-formula. Okay. And I'm going to answer some of your questions. If you are thinking, but what if I'm just starting out in business? Is this going to work for me? Well, as I said, the first 3 modules in the LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program are devoted to focusing on helping you understand the business foundations that you need to get in place. So if you've been struggling with what your niche needs to be, struggling with who your ideal clients are, or what your offering should be, or how to price it, or even knowing what your business needs to be at all, then this program is going to help you. Those first 3 modules and the support you get as you go through those modules is going to help you get clear on exactly what the right decisions are to make to create a strong foundation for your business, so that you can stop going round and round in circles and you can start attracting your ideal clients to you. And if you're thinking, well, I'm already established and I've implemented some of your recommendations already, well, I've had lots of entrepreneurs go through my program who've already been established. I've had entrepreneurs who are already making 300,000 plus go through this program, and they've all come out benefiting. Usually what happens is they double or they triple their revenue just in a short period of time, having completed the program. So we've had incredible results with our clients, making hundreds of thousands in literally just 4 or 5 months on the program. So, whether you're new or established, you're going to find that this program really works for you. And if you're worried that you're too busy to complete the program, what I would say to you is, if you know that you're struggling with being able to grow your business in the way that you want to grow it, then I would say that what you need is to focus on some of the key areas that we teach in our formula, so that you can achieve the goals that you have. And what you'll find is, because I've got the information and the formula already laid out for you, we have action sheets that for every single module that just help you pull your strategy together really quickly. We include templates, scripts. There's lots of sort of fill in the gaps kind of exercises that just make it really quick and easy for you to get your LinkedIn profile brought together, to create your direct messages, to be able to know how to create content, to know what kind of content to create, what topics are going to speak to your audience. All of that is making it faster for you to be able to actually produce the strategy and then implement it. So I think that you'll find that some of your busyness is reduced by actually being on the program and having that formula that you can work through. And I'd also say that you only need to be able to put aside maybe 3 to 4 hours a week, and you'll be able to complete the work that's in the program. 4 hours is going to get you through watching the module, completing the action sheet, requesting feedback, coming on the live Q&As. That's all you need, and you'll be moving yourself forwards with your business and actually moving forwards to being able to grow your business through generating leads and clients through LinkedIn. And if you're not sure whether you can afford it, well, that's why we have the 9-month installment plan for the premium level. That's why you can get started for just $197 a month for 9 months. And in sterling, that's about £157 plus VAT a month for 9 months. And what I would say to you is, just think about this. If you gained 1 client, that would probably pay for the entire program. You've heard from a lot of my clients who I've interviewed. You've heard from them about how the program has paid for itself many, many, many times over. In Connor's case, where he's taken his business to $750,000 in the first 3 months of this year, he's gone from scratch to making $1 million last year, and in the first 3 months of this year, making $750,000. So he's on track for multiple 7 figures this year. I mean, what he learned with me has paid for itself. I mean, the ROI is just insane. I can't even calculate what that ROI is. So what I would say to you is, just think about this. 1 client will probably pay for the whole program. You probably just need to think about, can you cover the first 3 installments? Because in 3 months, you'll have all the knowledge and expertise from the 12 modules, that you'll know exactly what you need to do in order to start generating that consistent flow of leads and clients through LinkedIn, so that you can get that client to cover the cost of the program. Okay, so that's how I would look at that. And I want to just say to you, there is no better time than now to say yes to yourself and to your dreams. You know, if you have a passion for your work and you have an impact that you're here to make in the world, then this is the time to do it. This is the time to say yes to yourself, believe in yourself, and give yourself the support you need in order to make it a reality. You know, this is just, you don't want to wait, keep waiting to get the support you need. You know, if I always say to people, if you could have done it by now, then you would have done. If you could have done it on your own by now, you would have done. So get the support you need so that you can make your vision a reality and start making the impact that you're here to make in the world. And I want you just to take a moment to imagine how you're going to feel a year from now, having achieved your dreams. Just take a moment, just imagine what that's going to be like. Imagine how you're going to feel a year from now, having achieved your dreams. What will that be like for you? What impact will it make to achieve your dreams? How will that impact your life, your family? You have the capacity to do this, but it's important to reach out and get the support that you need. And so if you're in that place, that I just encourage you to go ahead and join the program. You know, be one of those people that also gets the bonus one-on-one with me as well. If you're one of the first 10, whilst we're on this live Q&A, you'll get the one-on-one with me as well. So I can see this. If you've got questions, please do pop them in the chat. I'd love to answer them. What if you can't afford the full amount and go on a monthly payment, but I also want the personal branding program after I get started? So what I would say to you is come on to the installment plan, join the installment plan. You can always upgrade and pay off the amount in full before the end of the 9 months. Okay. And you know, and we'll see what we can do about the personal branding program on that front. But personal branding program is typically just for the single installment option. But if you say can pay off the full amount within a shorter period, like maybe a month or two, we probably could give you the personal branding program as well. Okay. But that would be what I would say. Just get going, get started. You're going to get a ton of support from us. You're going to get, you know, the modules are incredible. They are going to make such a powerful difference just going through those modules. You're going to just stop being confused, and, you know, just like you'll end that kind of what am I meant to be doing next. It will focus you on actually taking the actions that are going to lead to the results you want. That's the key element. It's like we really focus your attention on just doing the things that actually lead to generating leads and clients, because there's so many things you can do in your business. But half the time we focus on the things that we want to focus on because we're afraid of certain other things. But sometimes the things that we need to be focusing on are actually the ones that are going to generate the leads and clients for us. And this is what the program does. It helps give you that confidence and tells you what it is that you need to do in order to start generating those leads and clients. So it really focuses your attention and then gives you the encouragement and the confidence to do it. Yeah, hi Hannah. So you're saying, I love the challenge and how helpful you and your team have been. My main concern is that I've done on-demand programs before, and it's not the same as having a live coach to get that clarity. I've done ideal client work before and still stuck. Well, but I can tell you haven't done my process, all right? Because my process is based off not just the marketing background I have for 20 years, but also I am a former psychotherapist as well. And so the questions I get you to think about and the meditations that I give you, they are different from what you get from any other marketer, because no other marketer I know has got the same background as me. And so, you know, I use both meditation as well as logical questions and exercises to help you gain clarity on your niche and your ideal client and your offering. Okay. And, you know, we've got so many of my clients have come in the same kind of place as you, just confused. They've tried other programs, they haven't worked for them. But in addition to what you have in terms of the actual trainings, there's also a ton of live support. All right. So you have got the live calls, the 2 live calls each month. You've also got the Facebook group. And if you join now, you can get one of those bonus one-on-one coaching sessions with me. And what we could do is just do an hour session to just work on your niche. We'll get it solved in that hour. Like, we'll get that figured out, and you'll have your niche figured out, and you'll just be able to move on, and you like your niche and your ideal client, that'll be sorted. So I think that's an amazing opportunity. And whether you buy in on the installment plan or you buy in on a single installment, you still have the ability to get that bonus one-on-one as well. Okay. So, it's just about, I would say it's going to give you the support you need, what you're struggling with. And if you've enjoyed the challenge, you've enjoyed how helpful me and my team are, we're just as helpful on the actual program as well. Okay. And if anything, we have more time, because there's fewer on this challenge. We have 2,000 participants. So we have more time with you when you become a student of ours. And of course, we've got a whole year on the program. So that makes a massive difference as well. Yeah, if anyone else has got any questions, please do ask them. I'd be really happy to answer them for you. Yeah, Maria is saying, I've spent thousands on other programs and so-called experts with no results. If only I had discovered Shelley first, as she is the complete package. You are very welcome, Hannah. You're very welcome. So we don't use email, but that's why we have the Facebook group. Okay, so effectively it's the same as being able to email. We have a very structured Facebook group. You can literally just post into the Facebook group with your question or with the strategy that you put together or the insights from your action sheet, and then you'll get feedback and support on that and within a 24-hour period. So it's basically the same thing. Okay, I think it's a great question to ask as well. Okay. All you have to do is be able to get yourself into the Facebook group. That's it. And it's a private Facebook group. So it's not the same one as we're in currently. It's just for the LinkedIn Quarterly Leads Formula students. Okay, so just want to see what, if there's any other questions that you guys have, please do just pop them into the comment section. I'd be happy to answer them for you. Okay, let me just take this off and let's just go back to the banner. I'm going to pop the banner up. Amazing. So sometimes I get asked questions like the Q&A calls, like when do they take place? Are they going to work for my time zone? And what we've done is we've made the Q&A calls work across a range of time zones. So they are usually always on Thursdays, and they typically take place at 6 o'clock UK. So that means that they are kind of morning time for you if you're in the US. And if you're in Europe, it's 7 o'clock in CET. So it works across the time zones. The other thing is they're all recorded. And so if you miss a session, you can still ask your questions that you want to be answered on the live call. You can ask your question in advance, and then we'll answer your question on live call, and you'll have the recording to listen back to. So even if you can't make it, it's all recorded, so you can still get the feedback and the support that you need. Okay, and we plan all of the dates ahead, so you get a Google Calendar link, so you can just pop them into your calendar, so that all the dates are planned out for the next year. So you can make sure that it's very structured. That way, you can be there and attend the live Q&A calls. Yes, so all of the amounts are in US dollars. So on the LinkedIn Quarterly Leads Formula, let me just show you there. We'll just share the screen. Okay, so if you're on the sales page, basically you can see that the amounts here are in dollars. Okay. And so we charge everything in dollars because we have a large US audience as well as European and UK audience. So we charge everything in dollars. There you go. Okay. And it's US dollars as well, rather than any other type of dollar. Okay. Awesome. Amazing. Okay. So if you want to be one of the first 10 to be able to, if you're one of the first 10, then you will be able to get my bonus one-on-one coaching session with me. So if that's something you want to get hold of, we're probably only going to be on this call for maybe another 10 minutes or so. So I'd really encourage you to go ahead and join now if you would like to be able to join and get the bonus one-on-one coaching session with me as well. So it's a year-long course, Hannah. So it's a whole year. So you have access for an entire year. There are 12 modules in the LinkedIn Quality Leads Formula program. We recommend you do one module a week for 12 weeks. So what that means is that within a 3-month period, you'll have been able to get all of the information that you need to know how to get a consistent flow of leads and clients through LinkedIn. But you can start generating leads and clients even from 4 or 5 weeks in. And if you do more than one module a week, you can of course go faster. We recommend one module a week, but you can go faster. And so if you go faster, then you could start generating leads faster. I mean, we've been able to, in this 1 week of this challenge, we're getting you to generate some leads already. And we have a lot of people who generate clients within just a week of the challenge. So you can, of course, go faster. But we support you with the idea of doing one module a week, just because we find that sometimes that's easiest to keep the momentum going for people. And so, yeah, you have a whole year on the program, but you will complete the 12 modules before that. You'll complete them within the first 3 months of the program, because we want to continue supporting you. Once you've already implemented all of the modules, we want to continue helping you to grow and do the next steps with your business. And we're happy to answer any questions that you bring. They don't have to just be LinkedIn. I have experience with Facebook funnels. I have experience, so does Sonia. We have experience with copywriting. We have experience in branding. We have experience in lots of different areas, selling strategies, not just LinkedIn. So, webinars, I've hosted tons of webinars, events. So whatever it is that you have questions about, whatever the next step is that you're wanting to do to grow your business, we're happy to answer them as well. It doesn't just have to be restricted to questions about LinkedIn. Amazing. Okay, so yeah, okay. If you have any other questions, please do ask them. Be more than happy to answer them. And like I said, this is the link to be able to join clientleads.com/LinkedIn-quality-leads-formula. I think we're at a point where we need to announce our winner of our most engaged participant of day 3. So I'm going to just do that. I'm going to just connect with Heidi, and let's just see where we are. I know, drum roll. Who is the most engaged participant of day 3? We're just going to work on that. Okay, I'm going to ask Heidi for your help. Heidi, can you just give me some, your thoughts would be really, really great. And also, if you just pop in some questions from the Ask Me Anything post as well, I'm happy to answer them too. Okay. Keeping you guys on tenterhooks right now. Keeping you on tenterhooks as we will. We're just working away. Awesome. All right. So yeah, so if you've got some questions from day 3, please do pop them in the chat. Be happy to answer any questions that you have. Okay, all right, I think we're there. Okay, can have a bit of a drum roll. Okay, so, fantastic, congratulations. I can just see one of you's come on board. Awesome, looking forward to working with you. That's great, let's do a drum roll. Okay, our most engaged participant of day 3, drum roll. Okay, and I am just gonna let you know who it is. So our most engaged participant of day 3 is Stuart Jones. Congratulations. I'm super excited that you are our winner of day 3, most engaged participant. I just checked in, had a look at what your engagement had been during the day today, and I can see that you've been really active on the daily task post. So I'm excited that you've won a very special business boosting prize. Your prize is that you're going to be interviewed by the amazing influencer Making Sang. She's an incredible FOMO creator, and she's going to interview you now. So she's going to get in touch with you and interview you, and then we are going to professionally edit your video so that you have a video that you can use to promote your business. We're also going to share it with our audience, which is huge. So we're going to give you some publicity for your business as well. So I'm super excited for you. Congratulations. Well done on being our most engaged participant of day 3. Making is going to get in touch with you. She'll send you a Facebook message now. So she'll probably send a friend request first as well, and a Facebook message. And if you could just send your details also to info@clientnectar.com, that would be great. And then that way we can send you we can make sure that we've got your details in case there's any problems getting you in touch with Making Sang. All right, fantastic. Yeah, huge congratulations. Great to see everyone wishing you congratulations. Well done. Ria's saying congratulations. Fem's saying congratulations. Peter Ann is saying congratulations. Well done, Stuart. I'm so excited for you. Well done. Amazing. Huge congratulations. Fantastic. Awesome. Yeah, fantastic. So excited for you. Well done. Okay, perfect. So we're just going to spend another few minutes. We're just going to answer some of your questions on day 3. And if you've got a question you want me to answer, you can pop it in the chat now. If you want to be one of the first 10 to be able to join the LinkedIn Quality Leads formula and therefore get that bonus one-on-one coaching session with me, then the link you need to join is clientnectar.com/LinkedIn-quality-leads-formula. So go ahead and join the program. I'm going to answer some questions in the meantime. And if you have a question that you want me to answer, just pop it into the comments and I will answer it for you. So Benez is saying, what do you do if the first message you send gets no reply or connection? Do you try again? And if so, how? So basically, because we're asking you to create a message that is going to go with your connection request, what will happen is that message is with the connection request. So the connection request, if you get that connection accepted, okay, so if the person accepts the connection request and they then become a first degree connection of yours, you can then send a follow-up message, okay? And so even if you don't get a response from them, you can then send a follow-up message, and that follow-up message can go into a little bit more depth because you've got more characters, and that's a potential for you to be able to get an appointment booked in or to just build the relationship depending on which strategy you want to go down, okay? But basically, we do a sort of a sequence. We teach you how to create a messaging sequence that allows you to build the relationship and also generate appointments as well from your ideal clients. Amazing, Hannah. I am so excited that you've joined. I can't wait to work with you. That's phenomenal. Well done for making that decision. I know you're going to get a ton of value out of the program. We're going to help you nail your niche in the first instance, and you're going to get that sorted. Amazing. And we'll have a one-on-one so I can help you with that, which would be fantastic. Amazing. Yeah, everyone is so excited to have you on board. Maria's saying excited to have you on board. Heidi's saying she's excited to support you. Yeah, excited to, yes, well done. Awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, Sonia's saying welcome on board, Hannah. Fabulous. Amazing. Okay, so let's have a look at another question. Beniz, let me know if that helped. Beniz, you're already on the program, so you have access to all those messaging templates as well. So, you check out module 5 and you've got all of those messaging templates that you need. Amazing. Shannon is saying, I'm trying to trust the process, but this day 3 assignment is making me feel yucky. Okay, what can I do to overcome the mindset that reaching out for a connection and hopefully an opportunity doesn't feel so icky? Okay, totally understand that. What I would say to you is, first of all, you're building your audience with your ideal clients. All we're doing is just having you connect with them. This is like going into a room full of people at a networking event and just walking up to someone and saying, hi, my name is, what's your name? What do you do? I mean, it's the same thing. That's all we're suggesting that you do, okay? What I always recommend as a starting point, and you'll see in the sort of options I've given you, one of the options I suggest is to focus on the person that you're reaching out to look at their profile, look at what interests you about them. What do you find interesting? What are you curious about? Why do you want to connect with them? Look at what you have in common with them as well, and focus on those things, a bit like you would at a networking event where you're just introducing yourself to someone. So you ask them about themselves, right? All you're doing in this situation is you're looking at their profile, you're finding out about them, and then you're saying, you might even look at a piece of content that they've shared, and it might be something that you genuinely find interesting. You can then send them a message, just send them a connection request, and a little message in there just saying, I loved your article on whatever it was, would love to connect. As simple as that. Okay, so it doesn't have to feel yucky. And I would always encourage you to make it authentic. So if you don't like the look of their content, don't say, I loved your article on blah, blah, blah. Be authentic with it. There's always something that I find interesting when I go on people's profiles. Maybe it's a project they're involved in, something they're doing. Maybe we've got some connections in common. There's always a lot to be able to talk about. But if you focus on them and why you're interested in connecting with them, then that's going to make it feel a lot less yucky, okay? And be genuine with it. That would be my advice, Shannon. All right, so hopefully that will help you. Yeah, Maria is saying, feeling uncomfortable is testament to being alive, indicating growth and expansion in motion. Absolutely. I mean, it could be that, for you, Shannon, that actually what's making you feel yucky is just because your own nervousness about basically putting yourself out there and being more visible. And you're projecting onto the situation that you've got a need, that you're looking for something from someone else. But all we're suggesting you do at this stage is just connect with people, right? It's just like in a networking event, it's just connecting with people. Amazing. Natasha's saying, for me, it's a little difficult. I'm autistic. It's hard to build relationships. I do not seem to connect easy with people. Also, I mostly do not have anything in common. A lot of people think I'm weird and different, although I thought I can send something to business owners like, I need some help. I want to bring leadership information to our children. I build some characters that I want to fill with stories and information, so children have strong, well-informed future. I'm wondering if there's anything you want to contribute where they can become stronger leader from. So I love that. I mean, basically, this is kind of like doing a bit of market research with your audience and asking their opinion. I think that's great. So, I mean, remember that this is just a message that's going with your connection request. So you're really looking to connect with them. But of course, you can ask a question in that message. Just say, hey, I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to get your opinion on, or your thoughts on, what are the different ways that we can help children to have a strong, informed future. I'm wondering if you've got any thoughts on that. I'd love to hear your opinion. Or, I'm creating such and such. I'd love, So you can see what I mean. It's like, keep it very authentic, very genuine. And I love your idea about just asking that question and getting other people's perspective on it. Get them to buy in a little bit to what you're doing. If there's it's kind of part of this project you're working on, then let them know a little bit about that, but try and keep it, there's only 300 characters, so you can't write too much. We want to keep it quite short, basically. Amazing. Yeah, okay. So I'm a rapid transformational therapist and trauma expert. My niche is mental and emotional health. Who do you think I should connect with on LinkedIn? Okay, I have worked with RTT therapists, or rapid transformational therapists. So I've worked with quite a few. Your ideal clients could be business owners, or they could be corporate professionals. Now, with the clients I've worked with, they have chosen to focus in on different kinds of issues as being what they help with. And one of my clients, who's an RTT therapist, she focused in on anxiety and helping people with anxiety. And she focused on female corporate professionals as her target audience. So I think what I would say, individual professionals are an ideal audience for you. Okay. You might have a kind of more defined niche than that. You might do that by gender. Maybe you do it by something else, but that's the starting point as well. It could be by problem, that you niche down based on the problem that they have. Okay, rather than keeping it just everything. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if that helps you. Susanna, I'm excited you've joined. Awesome. I can't wait to get started with you. That's phenomenal. Congratulations. Oh, that'd be so great to work with you. I'm so excited. Brilliant. Yeah, Sonia's saying yes, she's excited as well. Heidi's excited. Awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, so so if you've got any questions that you want me to answer, please do let me know. You're very welcome. I'm glad I answered your question. Yeah, amazing. Brilliant. Yeah, if anyone's got any other questions, we've probably just got a couple more minutes left to go before we stop for now. Just until the next Q&A at 9 o'clock. But I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have, whether that's about my LinkedIn Quarterly Formula program, or whether that is about something about today's daily task. Just to say, obviously, we've had quite a lot of people sign up now already. I've just had a little update about that from Heidi. So there's only a few spaces left to be able to get the bonus one-on-one coaching session. So if that's something you would like to be able to get, then please do make sure that you go ahead and use this link to buy, because otherwise you might not get a chance to get the bonus one-on-one coaching session. I love doing those coaching sessions as well. I can do a focus on whatever you're needing. So we can either map out your LinkedIn strategy and work through that. I can help write your LinkedIn profile for you, or direct messaging sequence, or we can work on your niche, like we were talking about with Hannah. Can help you get really clear on what your niche needs to be. I've had other students have come to me and decided to work on a mindset block that's really holding them back. Maybe it's about charging their worth, and we've just done a deep dive, because I have got the psychotherapy background and I still love doing deep dive breakthroughs, and I can do that really quickly because I was a psychotherapist for 10 years. So I love doing that with my clients, and we can just in that session, just help you to have a breakthrough around whatever mindset issue is blocking you. So we can really focus on whatever it is that you're needing with that coaching session. So it's a phenomenal opportunity to be able to get some help with whatever you need right now and get you moving forwards with your business. Shirin, you're still working on your niche. No problem. We're here to help you. You're on the program, so we can help you with that. I think, that's not an issue whatsoever. Amazing. Making is saying, you're going to love the program, the process, the connections, and your progress. Absolutely. Fantastic. Yeah, Maria's saying the right thing. We always say, trust the process, follow the formula, trust the process, do the work, and the process will work for you. That's what we say. Basically, that's it. Amazing. Fantastic. So Lucy is asking a question. She's saying, what if your offer is to do with your target client's personal family life? Given that LinkedIn is really about people's professional life, that makes it very awkward. I don't know if the person I'm targeting has kids, let alone the right age range. Okay, so I have a total easy solution for you. Don't worry at all. I mean, Holly can answer this one as well. Holly is a health coach. So, you know, same kind of scenarios. We don't know if people need help with their health or with weight loss or anything. All you need to focus on are, if you know, targeting corporate professionals who are the right kind of age range to have kids at the right age range that you need. Okay, so for instance, if you want parents of kids who are like 10, right? Typically, most people have kids in their 30s to 40s, like on average now, between 30 and 40, something like that. So that would mean they would be 40 to 50 in age, you know, or late 30s, early 40s to 50 in age, right? So then all you need to do is you can match that across to seniority in a job role. So you can basically target anyone that's a corporate professional who has probably got senior in front of manager or something like that. There's going to, at that age range, typically they will be in a role that maybe manager and upwards. Okay, so it's as easy as that. You don't need to know whether they're parents. You don't need to know whether they have kids or of the right age group or not. All you need to do is grow your audience, and I'd start in your geographical location. Grow your audience with corporate professionals who kind of match the right. They were at university at the right point for being the age, right? Okay, so, and that's, you know, with the program, I show you exactly how to do that, okay, and make it very easy to find people who match that target audience. Now, the thing is that even if the person doesn't have children, they probably know someone who does, all right? And so they could be a great referral source for you. So as you grow your audience, it doesn't actually matter whether they have kids or not, right? Or whether they actually have the issue or the problem that you can help with or not, because they are likely to know someone who does, and then they just become a referral source for you. So the most important thing is just, you know, just get out there and start growing your audience with people who are the right kind of age to have kids. I mean, in your case, to have kids at the age that you would want to work with them. So I hope that was helpful to you, Lucy, because, you know, this is like, you really, really, really don't need to worry about knowing whether your ideal clients like have that specific issue or not, or are in that specific group or not. B2C works super well over LinkedIn. I have so many clients who work B2C. You don't have to be just working with the person's professional life. It works really well if you're a relationship coach, if you're a health coach, if you're a parenting coach, if you work with the person's kids. I've worked with, you know, people who are life coaches, all different types. I've worked with people who are therapists. You know, it works really, really, really well for B2C. So yeah, you're going to be able to, you know, to grow your audience with the right people, and you don't need to know whether they are actually parents or not. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys. Well, this has been super, super exciting working with you this evening. And obviously really exciting, this point that we're at now in the program, in this challenge. It's so exciting that you are now learning about the LinkedIn outbound outreach process. It just gives me goosebumps, because this is at the place where you can start to generate leads and clients through LinkedIn. So what I'm going to say to you is, I do hope you come back at 9 o'clock for the next live with Shelley. That's happening in about an hour and 10 minutes time. So it's quite soon. I'll be going live again at 9 o'clock in PT time zone. That is 2 p.m. ET time zone. It's 5 p.m. And in CET it's 10 p.m. So hopefully I'll see you again at 9 o'clock. If not, come back tomorrow, because I can't wait to see you complete the next part of the LinkedIn outbound outreach process and start to actually generate leads and potentially clients through LinkedIn, because that's what we're going to get you to do tomorrow, is actually finding your ideal clients on LinkedIn and then sending out the connection request with the message you created and starting to generate leads and potentially clients as well. It's so exciting getting to this point. If you haven't completed today's daily task, or you're a little bit behind on the daily tasks, go ahead and do it now. My team is still around. We're here to help you. Go ahead, get stuck in. We'll help you through this process. I can't wait to see how you get on. So, yeah, I can't wait to like just dive in with you guys. Good luck, get stuck into this process, and, maybe step out of your comfort zone a bit. And I will see you at 9 o'clock. If not, I will see you tomorrow. And if you want to buy the program and be one of the last people to get hold of one of those bonuses, now's the time to do it. All right, good luck. And I will see you in just a bit. Yes, absolutely. Still time to sign up. Just on it. You can go for it. Absolutely. See you at 9 o'clock. Bye for now.